Good to see you, Chris. So let's strip the politics out of this and take Trump and even Mueller and Rosenstein, for that matter, and all the kind of partisan drama surrounding this story and ask a really simple question. Does the public have a right to know if its government is spying on it, and if so, why? And the details of investigations that are the center of everyone's concern. Why is the left so all of a sudden anxious to defend government secrecy?
I don't think anybody's defending government secrecy. I think what they're defending is a Congress that is threatening to impeach somebody. That's what he was calling extortion. We've had these battles between the Justice Department and the Congress in the past over what Congress should and should not be privy to. Most of the reasons why they would not give Congress access to it is for some national security reason and for fearing that Congress may leak that information. As we know, Mark Meadows and the Freedom Conference are want to do here.
Now you've moved into comedy. So you're telling me the executive branch of government, which leaked transcripts of the president's conversations with foreign leaders, is concerned that Congress might be leaking. Pardon me for the hilarity break. That's ridiculous. Let me just say, if there's a national security concern that is preventing the release of information that I think I have a right to see, what would that be? What exactly is that concern? Let's be specific.
Look, Congress leaked this memo before they had time to spell check it and edit it. So let's be very clear here. They leak like a sieve.
There's tons of,
and that's probably part of the reason why national security information.
Okay, but what would be the national... So hold on. Liberals always used to say, don't lie to me about the national security concerns. That's merely a shield for your own corruption. It was liberals who led that fight for openness, for the Sunshine Laws, as you know. And now they're saying, shut up, disloyal American. You have no right to know that because of national security. So I'm just going to ask the obvious question. What would be the national security concern that would prevent me from knowing, for example, what exactly happened with Mike Flynn?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know, but you have such faith in the government that you don't think we should know.
Mike Flynn pled guilty. Mike Flynn pled guilty to a lesser crime. I wonder what the higher crime was.
Well, how about this?
That's what I would really like to know, and someday we'll know that.
There's a lot.
So let's be very clear. He pled guilty to the lesser crime, and hold on.
And everyone who pleads guilty is guilty. This is the new liberal position. Have you called Barry Scheck and told him that? Because he might be surprised.
I don't think a person with that kind of esteem would plead guilty for no reason.
So this is a sincere question. I'm not here to defend Flynn or anybody other than the right of Americans to know what their government is doing. So in the House Intel Committee report, which just came out, it says that the FBI agents who interviewed Flynn did not detect deception in their interview. My understanding is he pled to a felony which stemmed from lying to those very agents. So my question would be, what is that about? I mean, I don't know. I'm open-minded. That information is redacted. On the basis of what concern would that be redacted? Why shouldn't I know that?
Look, it's a partisan report that you're citing right there.
But why shouldn't I know?
There's very little fact to that report. I give very little credence to it. And the American people, by the way, the American people will give no credence to it either, and that's why they'll be in the minority come January, and we'll have a real intelligence committee.
Now you're making it dumb and partisan. Let's get back to the principle, which is, why don't I, as an American who has increasingly lost faith in both parties and in my government, have a right to assess what the government is doing in my name and with my tax dollars? I thought isn't that sort of a basic request of citizenship?
Tucker, you absolutely do have a right.
Oh, I do. So why can't I exercise it?
You have a right, but what he called extortion was their threat to impeach them. Let me tell you something. Try to impeach them. The President of the United States should try to fire him. He should try to fire Mueller if he thinks that's what's going on. They don't have the guts or the courage to do it.
Okay. You're, again, trying to bring it into partisan territory. I am asking a very simple question, which is, why doesn't the Congress of the United States, which has constitutional oversight over the DOJ and over this Rosenstein guy, why don't they have a right to see the documents unredacted? That's the core question, not impeachment. Oh, they do, but they're not getting them. So now they're frustrated and they're threatening the guy.
If they feel that the DOJ is not providing them documents, there is a process by which they can vote as an entire Congress to get those documents. And if they feel they are entitled to those documents, they should go through that process.
But hold on.
Threaten to impeach a
so they're going through the wrong process,
law enforcement official who served this country well.
So tell me really quickly why I can't see and settle the partisan debate forever the application to spy on American citizen Carter Page. Comey says, the Steele dossier was not central. Others who have seen it believe it was. Why can't I see it? Why shouldn't I know that as an American, as a journalist?
Well, Congress can vote to give you access to it, and so can the president. And if they wanted you to see it, you'd see it.
Okay, but I don't.
There's a
I don't
reason
care
why the
what
president
they
doesn't want you to see it. I don't know what that is.
I want to know what he should, and his lawyers are telling him not to, and he's wrong to follow their advice.
Yeah,
but
courage.
The point is, what's the actual justification? Why shouldn't I see that?
Look, they're saying national security reasons, and Tucker, you know, I don't like that answer either.
It's a lie.
And that's why we have a Congress.
It's a lie.
That's why we have a
so
Congress.
So why don't you as a liberal join me
in
arguing for openness? We don't need to vote on anything. Why don't we just join voices here and say, as Americans, we have a right to know. But you don't want to do that because it's not in your partisan advantage.
No,
That's true.
no. I am calling on Congress right now to vote to let you see everything. Go ahead, Congress, vote on it. And if there's a national security reason, they'll figure that out too.
Keep going. Chris, thank you. Michael Caputo was an advisor to Donald Trump's presidential campaign. He joins us now. Mr. Caputo, thank you.